Hi, I'm going to show you how you can do a few things on Blogger from once you're signed into your Google account, or you're in a Google search engine, or you're in your Google Plus page. Once you've signed in, and I've already have a blog, so I'm going to go over here to the apps, and if I scroll down a bit, it'll bring me into my Blogger homepage. And in my Blogger homepage, you can see that I have a couple of blogs here, 5 blogs, and I've just set up a new one here, and there isn't really anything on this blog. I'm just going to use it to demonstrate to you how you can add gadgets and how we can follow another blog. So I'm going to go over here to a Tate blog that I've already opened on another tab. So I have a couple of tabs open up here. So it might look different if you're working on a PC. This is from a Mac computer, but you'd still have tabs that you can add up there. It's quite a handy way to work, to have several tabs open at the same time. So this is called the URL, and that is that's the address of the web page, or the bookmark. Okay, so that's the unique address to that blog or web page. So I have clicked and dragged over it to highlight it, and if you right click on that, you'll get the copy. You'll get the drop down menu with the copy option. I go back to my Blogger homepage, on the wrong page, and when you're in the Blogger homepage here, you can see, now it's not the settings page, it's the home page. If you click the little Blogger icon up here in your blog, it'll bring you into this page, and if you scroll down, you'll see these are the blogs that I'm following. And if I click add, now I do this, if you don't have a followers gadget on your blog, this is how you can manually add blogs. So I click add, and I have a reading list of blogs to follow. So I click into this little box here, right click, and it gives me the paste option. Now I've already copied the URL, so I'm just going to click paste, and we can see that it's the Tate. So I'm going to follow publicly as Sheila Honan, or if I click the little drop down arrow, I can follow anonymously, but I'm going to leave it as public, and I click follow. Now if I go down to my list of blogs here, we'll see if it has come in here. So it's just come in down here, down the bottom, and when you click on it, it doesn't bring you straight to the blog, but if you go back up here, it'll give you the URL of that. And I click on that, and that'll bring me straight into a new tab and into the Tate blog. Now I can go back to the Blogger settings page, Blogger dashboard, actually, that's a better name for it, that's the dashboard. And just to demonstrate that again, we'll have a look at another blog here. I'll have a look at Maura's blog, and I'll click into Maura's blog because I'm following it. And if I scroll back up, this is the URL to Maura's blog. I'll click on that, and Maura's blog opens in another tab. So there, you're following blogs. But of course, somebody's blog needs to be open to the public in order for you to follow it. If it's not open to the public, you need to get an invite. Once you get the invite to that blog, once you're invited into the blog and you can get into the blog, again, I would advise to go to this page here, copy the URL, go to the reading list and add. So add that blog. Once you've been invited, and once you're invited in, follow the blog. So this is my blog here, and I'm going to click here and go to settings, bring me into settings. And in settings, I'm going to have a look at the layout of my blog. So you can see the little icon there shows you what the layout is going to look like. So your blog is broken up into these invisible sections that you can edit. This is where you post on your blog, and I have a simple layout in this blog, and so that's why this blog looks like this. So there are different options I have here. So I can add a gadget to these two areas here, or I can add some, if I edit this, I can add some information about myself. That's where the blog archive comes in. So if you want to look up if somebody had a post for November 2012, if you go to, you have an idea, somebody posted something in November, so if you click on their blog archive, you'll find it there. I can also add other gadgets here. So on this, I'm going to add a gadget, and if I click add a gadget, I get these different options. So I'm going to click on the +1 button. So it's already, because my blog is the same name as my Google Plus page, and I've already selected to connect them in another blog, that's already coming up. So just try that. So I'm going to save that, and I have a +1 gadget there on my blog. I'm going to save that, view the blog, and you'll see that there's a little +1 gadget on my blog. So if somebody clicks into that, they can go straight to my Google Plus account as well. And there's a little bit of my profile coming up here. Kind of an older profile. Okay, so we've done that. So I go back here again, and I'm going to go back into the drop down arrow. I'll go back into settings. We'll do that again. We'll have a look at the layout page. We'll add another gadget. We don't want to add a Google Plus badge. Translate, well, that doesn't really apply. Popular posts. Pages is quite a good one. I'm going to click on pages. So you can see that I have 2 pages here already. So now I'm going to have 3 different pages on my blog: a home page, a mul page, and a gel page. So I click save. Save arrangement. View blog. And there are the different pages. Now, as far as I know, if I just put a new post on this blog, it's going to come into my, it doesn't, if I'm in the gel page and if I add a new post to that, sorry, now this is getting a little bit rambling. Gel post, publish, view blog. Yeah, as I thought. The gel post comes into the home page, so all the posts will come into the home page. It hasn't come into the gel page. So if you want your post to come into the gel page, this is how you add your posts. You click on the little pen icon. I do gel post for the gel page. Now maybe there's a better way of doing this and somebody can demonstrate that. That'd be great. Update. Let's publish, view. So it brings me straight into the home page, and if I click on the gel post for the gel page. Okay. I'm going to go back in here, and I'll go back in here again, and I'm going to go back into settings. I'll go back into layout. I'm going to add down here a gadget. And I think there's one for adding images. Maybe that will allow you to add images separately. Well, that's a good one as well, a link list. Maybe we'd add that in a smaller place here. You can also move these about. Look, if you decide, well, actually, that's not really of relevance. I prefer to put that down there, and I prefer the blog up there. So again, back to add gadgets. Popular posts, pages. So we've just added that, pages, a list of standalone pages. Image. Okay. I'm gonna configure image. I'm not quite sure how this gadget works, but it's giving me a box, so we're just going to call it screenshot. Oh. Screenshots. Let's leave it as that. I'm going to choose a file. Go to my desktop. I have some screenshots here. No idea what they are. Let's see, is there a recent one? Shrink to fit, that might be a good idea. So it's obviously uploading the image. Okay, and we have it. And I'm going to click save. And is it saving though? Okay. Save arrangement, an error occurred. Please refresh the page. Okay, maybe I've lost my signal. But really, the best way to learn Blogger is, try different things out. And if you've already created your posts in Word and you copy and paste them back into your blog, that way, if you lose them, you have them in a file. So I don't think you will lose them anyway, but it just makes it a bit more sure. So we'll view blog and we'll see did that come in. I have a feeling it didn't. Okay, it did. It came in twice. So I'm going to click. That's a little edit symbol there. So I can remove one. Okay. And there we go. So we've created 3 pages. Well, you have the home page, and we've added a mall page and a gel page, and we can add a vet page. We've added a Google Plus gadget. We've added an image to our blog, so that sits on it. Now that's separate to adding an image to your blog. If you want to add an image to the gel page, again, I'd click on this little icon here, and I bring my cursor down under the text, and I click on this here. So I'll go to from Picasso Web Albums. I don't really use that. I have no idea what it is. Scrapbook photos. Okay, there's a nice one and an old one. So I've clicked on this. Okay, need to select it, add select it, and there's your image. And update, view blog, go to the gel page, and there's the image on the gel page. Now remember, you could have these pages as a gadget up the top. You might prefer that. If you want, if I'll have a little look there and see, can I do that? So it's called Arts of the Matter, settings, layout, so it is, oh yeah, we want to add our different pages gadget up here. There we go. So it's pages. So just click and drag, save that. You could always just preview it. View blog. So there you are. We have our home pages up here. But remember, if you just want to put a post in, new post, you can just post as normal, like that, publish, and that will come straight into your home page. So that lands on your home page. If you want to put a specific post in the gel page, you would click on the gel icon. You would go to your little pen icon down here, and you do that. Okay.